When I started my career, I wanted to give back to the community and I wanted to work in nonprofit. And my first job in the Jewish community was at Jewish Family Services. And I helped resettle new Americans, Russians who came and settled here. And part of what I did is I worked with the JCC and I worked with Lynn Rabin, who was the resettlement coordinator from the J. And that was a great way to get families start their acculturation into the Jewish community. Younger children went to the CDC. Parents came there to help learn English, just like my dad had done. And then later I went to work for the Jewish Federation. And ultimately, I went to work for the Jewish Community Foundation. So my involvement on the Jewish community campus spanned over 25 years. And although I worked for what we call sister organizations, I was always part of the JCC. You'd walk in the door and you'd see the kids with, in the little bitty kids in the little carts going through the foyer. My kids went to the CDC. My kids went to camp there. They took swimming lessons there. They were camp counselors there. So we were really totally ingrained in the Jewish Community Center. And I really felt like, and I still feel like, it's home. It's home for people of every age. So when I was at the Jewish Community Foundation in the early 2000s, probably 2004, 2005, the J received an incredible gift from Lewis and Shirley White in order to build a theater. And the theater was something I think the Jewish Community Center wanted to include in their original building, but fundraising fell short. And so that was one of the things that was set aside. So the Whites wanted a theater. And we said, thank you very much. That would be absolutely lovely. So we broke ground, I think, in 2004, 2005, and built this gorgeous theater. I was a little sad because I had a window and could, enjoy the sunshine. But the new theater now blocked my window. So I now had an internal office. But that was okay because I could look down on this beautiful galleria that was created where we've done many events and had many, many gatherings. And our theater is absolutely gorgeous. And not only is it gorgeous, it's one of the premier community theaters in the city. And I think it went well beyond the Whites' expectations on what it could do for our community. The other thing that changed physically in the building is when I was at the Federation and the Foundation on the second floor, when you went upstairs with this beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, colorful stained glass window. And whenever we took pictures, you take pictures of, your donors and your leadership, it was always in front of that window. Well, when we made the change and built the theater and built this galleria, leadership at the time decided that those of us who worked upstairs, we saw the window, but the rest of the community and our membership never really saw that window. So it's actually a mosaic, and it was taken down piece by piece, and it was reinstalled at the entrance to the new theater. And it is a breathtaking entrance that everyone knows and everyone now sees and can enjoy. And it provides just a beautiful welcome to everyone who walks through those doors.